Welcome to Georgia Square Mall. Take a good long look at it because soon, if it hasn't already, most of the mall will cease to exist. Redevelopment plans have already been declared, indicating that 3/4 of the mall will be demolished to make way for a walkable outdoor center. It's ironic to imply that malls themselves aren't walkable, but let's not dwell on that. Let's explore what the mall used to be. Georgia Square Mall had its humble beginnings in February of 1981. It was designed as a 2-floor regional mall for a small city of Athens and was developed by CBL and Associates. The mall aimed to attract shoppers with its aesthetically pleasing design, featuring extensive landscaping and outside and interior features that had a touch of the disco era. The original anchor stores included JCPenney, Sears, Davidson's, based out of Atlanta, and Belk's. Back then, Georgia Square Mall was a big deal. It was the largest rural class mall of its kind at the time. It played a significant role in establishing Athens as a retail corridor. The mall's popularity skyrocketed when retail stores flocking to Georgia Square Mall shortly after its opening. The mall served as an anchor for other retail shopping centers, creating a full-on retail corridor for Athens. Today, despite the mall's decline, it remains a major retail corridor for the area. The anchor lineup at Georgia Square Mall was quite strong. The only change came when Davidson's was acquired by Macy's in 1986. The store was then rebranded as Rich's, then Rich's Macy's, and finally back to Macy's. The business politics behind these changes are intriguing if you're interested in retail history and business politics. In 2007, the mall underwent its only renovation, mainly focusing on the exterior entrances and interior corridors. It was a tasteful cosmetic overhaul that didn't leave visitors hating life, unlike some other mall renovations. Just want to add, this anchor right here that you see that is currently walled off is the former Macy's. However, the renovation came too late as public perception of the mall was already changing, and the anchor stores were beginning to struggle. Macy's closed in February of 2017, followed by Sears in October of 2019, and JCPenney in October of 2020. Belk remains as the mall's only anchor, and it will be a part of the upcoming redevelopment plan. September of 2013, CBL and Associates sold Georgia Square Mall to Hendon Properties for $176 million. In 2022, it was announced the mall would undergo extensive redevelopment, with most of it being demolished, except for a small portion around Belk's. The redevelopment will focus on creating a mixed-use development with a primary emphasis on residential space, offering a different approach for the typical lifestyle center. The remaining portion of the mall, including the interior corridors, may be repurposed for events or specialty shops. Despite the changes, Georgia Square's mall's architectural style, often described as the strong 70s modern design, can still be seen today. Some appreciate its nostalgic appeal while others find it dated. However, the mall's story is coming to a close, pending the redevelopment plans, which have faced significant opposition so far. Athens, Georgia for having me. If you have any memories or stories about Georgia Square Mall, feel free to share them in the comments below. Until next time, this is Chris Explores bidding farewell to Georgia Square Mall.